Why are you so upset?
Because that is a terrible reason to bump this movie half a point.
I think it's time to rip the Band-Aid off. The Spider-Verse. Spoiler time. If you haven't seen the movie, frick you. Go away. Hey.
So,
anyways,
the movie opens. She's playing the drums, and okay, there you go. I'm glad you didn't knock anything down.
well, I'm pretty good at putting stuff back.
The movie starts, and she's playing the drums,
Yep.
and she's just going to town on these drums.
Yep.
And her narration, oh my gosh, and he's not alone, and I heard him. And he's not alone.
He wasn't the only one.
Yeah, he wasn't the other. I'm freaking the out. Like, when that was happening, I turned to you. This was the second time you had seen it. The first time I saw it, I turned to you and you literally went, mm-hmm. I was like, oh my.
Within the first 3 minutes of the movie, you're like, oh,
yeah,
this is great.
No, it's.
And that leads into, I really like that whole, she's still narrating and it's following her. Walking out of the gym, and she pushes the door open and she's on the street, and then she passes by someone and she's in the Gwen thing. And I didn't notice this until my third watch. Obviously they're doing stuff in the windows around her that are things from her past. There's one time where she's there's a thing of Miles in the window that I did not know. Yeah. And then it opens and she's in something else, and
no, because it's she's wearing a mask at
Yep.
all times.
Yep.
Is what that is. It's
so good.
It's just brilliant. It was. And the song, it's a song by Coi Leray, produced by Metro Boomin. Shout out Metro for the soundtrack. The soundtrack is
Great.
Spectacular. Yeah, really, really, really impressed me.
And that leads into obviously the animation and the drum sequence, and then everything in Gwen's world is animated so cool. Haley was talking about this in a interview where she was like, they were
Haley Steinfeld, the actress for Gwen.
Speaking of,
yeah, nice work.
Your boy just maybe happened to talk to her. Best 8 seconds of my life. But she was talking about how the directors or whatever were coming to her and explaining to her how the animation in Gwen's universe, the colors were going to reflect the emotions in the scenes that were happening. And it's just so cool when she first has that conversation with her dad in the apartment, and then when she has it again with him later when he's trying to arrest her.
The colors are always changing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's amazing. It's just brilliant. I will say, she's got Converse for most of this movie, but at the start of this movie, she has the ballet shoes. I much prefer the ballet shoes.
Yeah, that was really cool. I noticed that.
I much prefer the ballet shoes. I think it's a really cool touch because a lot in the comics she's a dancer and this and that. They don't really go over that in these movies, but yeah. So the whole Gwen sequence is phenomenal. The Guggenheim sequence is phenomenal. The Renaissance Vulture,
so cool. So cool.
So cool. What a great idea.
And it's just that whole sequence, where they're working together and the music, and she's dodging the helicopter and saving.
Amazing.
Epic
And
action.
she slows down for a minute. She's playing the drums in her head, and then she goes.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw it the third time and the drums start happening, I was looking over Peter and Zach, yeah, it's epic, isn't it?
Amazing.
So good.
Amazing. The whole sequence.
And we got to see a Q&A with one of the directors, and he was telling us so much cool stuff, but he mentioned how the film has been worked on for 4 years, and it's been gone through so many different things, and they didn't officially finish it till the Friday before and everything. But he mentioned how the Gwen cold open at one point was 5 minutes, at one point was 20 minutes, and this is eventually what they landed on.
And I think it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Oh my gosh. And then we go into Miles' world.
Right.
And the pace keeps up.
Yep.
I was blown away. I was like, this is how we open the movie? Oh my gosh. And then it just keeps going. this movie does an unbelievable job of blowing my mind every 10 seconds. Look, everybody is going to talk about the animation,
Yep.
so I'm not.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's the best animated movie of all time, animation-wise, no question. I don't think anybody's going to question that. The animation is unreal.
Yep.
Everything good?
Yep. I'm just triple checking.
Yeah. Yep, we're good. The animation just blew me frick away, so I'm not even going to talk about it. The movie's writing is so sharp the whole time. When we get to Miles, and he does the reintroduction thing, and it's the I endorsed a baby powder. I had to apologize for endorsing the baby powder. I grew a mustache. I had to apologize.
So funny.
So funny.
And then it goes back and forth between the meeting with the parents and the fight with Spot and how he's trying to text them as he's going through the holes and the dad being hilarious. Oh, he said in a minute, all one word. Youth.
It's so let me tell you, Rio Morales is the funniest part of this movie for me.
Yeah.
When I know we're getting a little headed, but when Gwen says Rio, she has a moment like 2 seconds after that's, oh, we're using my first name. Okay, for the people that didn't get it, but when she goes Rio, like it cuts to Mrs. Morales. It cuts to Mrs. Morales, and you just see her go. It's so funny.
Oh, oh gosh, the parents, the way they handle the relationships in this movie is one of my favorite things. You feel for everyone involved. You feel for Miles, but you don't just feel for Miles. You feel for the parents because they are trying. It's not just Gwen's dad is the bad guy. Just Miles is the bad guy. Miles is doing all the right things. He's not, but it's also hard on him. It's just like, and you can tell they do such a good job of making it abundantly clear that these characters love each other and they're trying so hard, but it's just a difficult situation, and that makes you just like, just like want to, just hug them or something. It's so good. Like Mr. Davis, like every time after a thing with Miles, he's like, yeah, that was good. He's like, and when he's talking to Miles as Spider-Man, and he's like really trying to understand and like talk it out, and maybe we should get off the kids.
Yeah.
It's so funny, but that's one of my favorite parts is just the way they handle those relationships.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just unfreaking believable. We're going to start just skipping ahead. We don't need to do this movie in order, everything like that. The Spot?
Yep.
Can you freaking believe it?
That they'd use the Spot that way?
That you use the Spot, who is a joke character. He is the polka dot man, the egghead of the Spider-Man Rogues Gallery. He is the one that's a joke. Oh, he's got holes. You're gonna punch each other, whatever.
He kicked his own butt.
Yeah. Like he's always a complete joke.
Yeah. He was hilarious, especially in the first half.
Well, when the bread is coming out of his stomach was freaking hilarious.
But by the end, you're like, oh, he could kill everyone. It's scary.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And like how tragic they made his backstory.
Yeah.
It's like genuinely sad, and it's hilarious that it's a bagel guy. But,
yes. So good.
But like, it's so sad. It's like, I made you awesome, and you made me horrific.
You made me not have a face.
Amazing. That's like so compelling. I was so impressed.
Can you stop talking about your holes? You're making everyone uncomfortable.
Oh, sorry. I want to go over this before we get into cons, because this is going to be everybody else's con. Those of you that didn't know it was a cliffhanger ending, I'm so sorry. You're getting it in March. We're waiting 9 months?
Yeah, it's not that long.
Like, we're fine. We had to wait a year for Endgame. We had to wait 2 years from the end of Force Awakens to Last Jedi. So, like, we've done this before.
Yeah.
We will stand strong. It's fine. Like, if this movie had all the shit it had to make it as good as it is, it wouldn't be able to be as good as it is if it had also a conclusion. So I'm sorry for those of you that didn't know it was a cliffhanger going into it. They announced this in 2021, I want to say.
Yes, but they did not advertise it as such.
I thought they did.
No, they announced it 2 years ago and then removed it from all marketing ever. It was very clear that they were trying to surprise people that it was going to be a cliffhanger ending.
Maybe. I could have sworn I wrote this down somewhere.
You did. It's December 2020. It's right there. I know your notes better than you.
Terrible. So I just, like, I'm sorry, but we're fine. It's coming out in March. It's not going to be another 5-year gap like last one. All right. I mean, I could talk about this movie all day. Let's just...
Here's the thing.
Are you talking about your negatives?
Yeah. Negative.
Before you get into it?
Not plural.
I obviously don't have any negatives. Can I get into some things I wish they did?
Sure.
Every single J. Jonah Jameson is J.K. Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, obviously. It's my favorite casting in comic book history. I wish we had an Ice Cube.
Why?
Lord and Miller are good friends with Ice Cube, everything like that. Ice Cube was going to be TASM's J. Jonah Jameson. There's concept art for it. There's some fan art for it. It's awesome. It looked awesome. He's only emailing him in TASM 2, but I would have loved to just have one universe have Ice Cube.
Right.
I always wanted to see that because I think Ice Cube could play a very good J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
So I wish just one universe had an Ice Cube.
Interesting.
Something else I wish. I loved the Lego universe. I loved it so much. I would have loved to have seen the Lego universe interact with the animated universe. Mm-hmm. We do see him pull up the thing, and that animation style is different. But I would have loved to have seen him come into the universe and go thwip, and him say it and stuff like that, just like how they do it in Lego. Like, I would have loved to see that as well.
Yeah.
Those are just two things that, like, not problems for me, just would have liked to have seen it.
Yeah, and that, speaking of the Lego scene, the director said a couple other interesting things. One of which was like a 14-year-old recreated.
Did the stop motion.
He recreated a trailer as Legos in stop motion, and they saw it, and then like he basically did that scene for the movie.
He
like,
did the stop motion.
There was something
awesome.
There's something else that he said that I wanted to bring up. Like Spider T-Rex was almost not in the.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yep.
But yeah. So obviously, Across the Spider-Verse is wonderful and amazing. And I think anyone struggles to come up with a negative. Now, you've already brought it up, and we've already seen people in our comments saying that the main negative, people don't like the ending. Now, this, obviously everyone's trying to compare it to the first. Which one's better? You obviously think Across is better. I struggle to do that, and I would probably still put Into the Spider-Verse as better for this one reason, which is the ending. Not because the ending is bad or that I'm upset that I have to wait 9 months. I think they did it. I think Across the Spider-Verse might be the most important movie of the three, given that it sets up the third one so well. It enriches these characters so much more, and it's so good, and the action is so good, and everything is so good about it. And it makes the third one that much more epic because they did so well with this one. So in terms of importance, I think this movie might be the most important one. But I liked it a lot more the second time because I knew there was a cliffhanger ending. The first time I saw it, I was very confused.
Yes.
The reason I might like Into the Spider-Verse better, personally, is because in a movie, it is nice to have a conclusion. Now, I'm not saying that they needed a conclusion for everything in this movie because, again, you compared it to Infinity War earlier. But in Infinity War, there is still a conclusion. Thanos wins. The entire thing, he wins, and then we have to come up with a new plan and come back and beat that. It's still a cliffhanger, but in this...
And her cliffhanger is finally Gwen's arc. Her whole thing, the whole movie, is she is incapable of making attachments. She makes the attachment to Peter.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
No, you're wrong.
You can have...
This has a conclusion.
No, it doesn't. Showing character development is not the
The
conclusion.
conclusion is because Gwen is our main character. It's not Miles because we start with her. That's how filmmaking works.
You're not listening to me.
You're not listening to me. The conclusion of this movie is finally Gwen puts together a team. That's the conclusion.
That's not as much of a conclusion as the example I just gave, number one. Number two, I'm not saying this movie is bad or that the ending is bad. I am saying I'm not going to personally like it as much because we don't have an ending with the main villain. Like, why are you so upset?
Because that is a terrible reason to bump this movie half a point. That's like Deathly Hallows Part 2 level shit.
No, that you're not listening to anything I'm saying. Deathly Hallows has
Infinity
nothing
War
to...
does not have more of a conclusion than Spider-Verse 2.
Every conflict is set up to be, except the conclusion in terms of, if you're comparing it to like Infinity War conflict, right, with the heroes and villains, the only one that we get in this movie is Miles escaping Spider HQ, which is great. That was the conclusion. He beat them, he escaped. But then we have another 30 minutes or whatever, of which I think drags slightly. It doesn't drag as much as, now that I know that it's a cliffhanger ending. And I don't think, I could do anything to make it better. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad ending, but you get Gwen going and talking to the parents. You get Miles talking to his mom, the wrong mom. You get Miles getting beat, punched in the face and knocked out. Then you get him talking to Prowler again, or his uncle again. Then you get him talking to Prowler. And I had other friends who watched it with me who were like, I kept wondering, like, is it going to end now? Is it going to end now? Is it because there's all there's all these times where it could have ended. And so I'm saying, in terms of conflict, that Spider, him escaping, is like an actual conclusion. But everything else, they set it up. He did not fight himself. He did not fight the Spot. The team did not do anything. Like in the first one, they win, right? Now, in Infinity War, Thanos clearly wins and then goes out and sits on a farm. And that's a cliffhanger ending because, like, what are we going to do now? And again, I don't know any way that they could have necessarily done this better, but we have this Spot villain the entire time. And then there's 30 minutes at the end of this movie that it's long, that is not a superhero, like, win or lose thing. Does that make sense? That we get in Infinity War and we get Into the Spider-Verse and we get in all these movies. I'm not saying that is bad. I think it drags a little bit, but I'm not saying it's bad because I said, again, this movie is so unbelievably important and so unbelievably good, but for that reason, it might not be my personal favorite because in Beyond the Spider-Verse, they're going to come back, the team's going to get together, and then we're going to get to see them do some awesome stuff and win at the end. And just because I personally like an ending like that better than the way they did this one a little bit.